RuneScape is a massive game, a detailed, charming world that's often overlooked in favour of efficiency. Over more than 2 decades, the world of RuneScape has expanded both in scale and depth. From the very first map drawn by Andrew Gower to the intricate, multi-continental Gelinor of today. The sheer amount of content in the game is incredible, and RuneScape features so many cool secrets, references, trivia and lore that's not immediately apparent or often overlooked. So in this series we'll go through and highlight some of the game's more obscure details. So subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss an episode, and let's get into it. Enlightened's Journey is a quest which takes place largely on the religious island of Entrana, a small civilization where any form of weapons or armour is forbidden. This island is home to Auguste, a monk who, yearning for more in his life, has invented a new mode of transport, the hot air balloon. Auguste is named after Auguste Piccard, a Swiss physicist and explorer famous for his balloon flights and study of the Earth's atmosphere. Auguste Piccard had a twin brother, Jean-Felix, who was also notable for his work in science. These twins are the namesake of the captain of the starship Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, Jean-Luc Picard, a man of science who travels the cosmos to further humanity's knowledge of new life and new civilizations. And this spacefaring Picard is actually referenced by RuneScape's Auguste, who features the same hair, as well as an homage to the Starfleet uniform. Black shoulders, a comm badge on his left breast, and even 3 pins on his collar, though this would mean commander rather than Picard's rank of captain. Regardless, Auguste is a great reference to one of my favourite sci-fi series, The Next Generation. A Tinderbox is one of the first 2 items given to a new player on Tutorial Island, a steel box used for lighting fires. But as you saw in the thumbnail, a golden tinderbox is actually an obtainable item in-game, along with a golden candle, key, pot, feather, needle and hammer. These rare, solid gold replicas of common tools and items are obtainable only during the Priest in Peril quest. When replacing the golden key with the iron key, the other statues can be examined too, each housing a different golden item. And just like how the player swaps the golden key for the iron, they can swap regular versions of the rest of the items for their golden variants. Unfortunately, as cool as it would be to light a log with a golden tinderbox as the last action before 99 firemaking, these items don't function like their regular counterparts. You can't light fires with the tinderbox, craft with the needle, or fill the pot with flour. Their descriptions make this clear. They're replicas made of solid gold, but not functional. Despite this, they're among the cooler little obscure items in the game. The wilderness is a blackened wasteland, inhabited by revenants, skeletons, demons, dragons, killer clouds, and mad scientists. But there are less malevolent characters in the wild, such as the Cape Merchants, strange men who hunch over, weighed down by the weight of their merchandise, team capes. The Cape Merchants are named William, Ian, Larry, Darren, Edward, Richard, Neil, Edmund, Simon and Sam, which fittingly spells out wilderness. One of the most common animals in RuneScape, kept by various farmers across the world, is the humble chicken, found almost everywhere, even in Mauritania, where they appear as rotting, skeletal fowl. Killing a chicken always rewards bones and raw chicken meat, occasionally feathers, and very, very rarely beginner clue scrolls. However, if you've got a poisoned weapon, poisoning a chicken will cause them to squawk, flap their little wings, and lay an egg instead of taking damage from the toxin, which is a little detail that most people won't ever see in the game. In 2009, a new minigame was added to RuneScape, found west of Uglog, near where the Misc guild is found now in OldSchool, Mobilizing Armies. Mobilizing Armies was sort of like a real-time strategy game. where players control units and wage wars. Since it was released in 2009, it doesn't appear in OldSchool, and has since been removed from RuneScape 3. However, it is referenced. Lord Marshal Brogan, a strange man standing near a campfire, says that he's looking for a good place to mobilise his army. This campfire sits by the southwestern shore of the Feldip Hills, where the mobilising armies camp was added. And finally, just east of here, we find the Corsair Cove, a port town inhabited by various pirates who suffer from what they believe to be a curse, actually a poisoning, during the quest The Corsair Curse. Corsair Cove is found in the exact same location as a different settlement in RuneScape 3, Uglog, the focus of the quest as a first resort, where Balnia, a businesswoman and the daughter of the Dragon Inn barkeep, opens a spa. As a reference to this, there's a woman found in Corsair Cove, Madame Coldarium, who according to a tweet from Mod West is actually Balnia's mother, the wife of the Dragon Inn barkeep, a nod to the fact that Corsair Cove is found in the exact same spot as Uglog. She's even trying to set up a spa facility in Corsair Cove, stood next to a hot tub with bottles of rum conveniently stored in holders. Talking to Madame Coldarium reveals another reference. When she says, "Good morrow," if the player replies with, "I guess so," she'll ask what's wrong, and the player replies with,
"It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere,"
which is one of Anakin Skywalker's cornier lines from Attack of the Clones. Thanks for watching this video. If there are any references or trivia you'd like to see in another episode, leave it in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already for more RuneScape content, and I'll see you next time.